Taylor, Miriam Gutiérrez. Welcome, Miriam, the mandatory challenger for one of those belts, the WBA mandatory challenger on Saturday night. Katie, I'm going to start with you. You look relaxed, you look fresh, you look ready. I did see you eating fish and chips out there and mushy peas, but a fast turnaround from you. A great fight, a fight camp against Pursoon, and straight back in there, ready to go.
Yeah, it's great. I was so happy to obviously get another fight before Christmas, and I felt like I was ready and prepared to actually step in so soon. Didn't feel like I took too many heavy shots, thankfully, in the last fight. So I went straight back to Connecticut and started training for this fight, and it's an absolute privilege to be here, obviously, and to be headlining such a big show at the weekend, and a historic show, really. I never thought 4 years ago when I turned pro that we'd see three female world title fights on one card, so this is absolutely huge.
Well, you've pushed those boundaries, and one thing I've learned about you is you don't really take no for an answer. You know, when you want something, you go and get it. And I remember, visiting Ireland recently when I saw you over there with Brian, and basically you wouldn't leave me alone or go home until I gave you a fight date this year. For you, it's just, this is your life, isn't it? This is everything. You don't want to be, I know you love your family, you like a couple of weeks with them, but you just want to be in the gym and you want to be competing.
Yeah, I mean, that's, I guess, the competitive nature. I want to, always make history in the sport. I want to leave a great legacy in the sport, and to do that, you have to be an active fighter. You have to take risks in the sport, and you have to continue to push on. And that's exactly what I want to do. It's a great opportunity for both of us out here at the weekend, and I want to obviously continue to make history, as I said.
Back to the venue where you made your professional debut, ironically, on Saturday night. I remember putting that fight on, I think 4 rounds, and people thought we were mad. We put you on as main event, you remember, and we had huge Irish support there as well. It seems like years ago, and it seems that we were so far off the pace at the time. When we look here at 3 women's world championship fights, you must be proud of the work that you've put in as well, because you did pave the way for that. I know you're very humble and you don't see that as well, but secretly, is there part of you that gets a very warm feeling to see not just where your career is now, but where women's boxing is?
Yeah, this is what it's all about, really. We're in the sport to actually inspire the next generation, and we're in the sport to obviously leave a legacy. And I think all the female fighters in the world right now are making all the noise in boxing right now, which is absolutely incredible. I think if you walked around the UK right now and you asked the general public who their favourite fighters were, they might say Terry Harper, they might say the likes of Savannah Marshall, and that to me is absolutely incredible that the female fighters around the world are actually household names right now, and that's what it's all about.
Talk about your fight on Saturday, of course. Every time you step into the ring, you tend to be a favourite. You are a big favourite in this fight, but also you and Ross and Brian know the ability of Miriam Gutiérrez, know the strength, know that she's got a great team. She's very, very hungry, and this is a massive chance for her to get a major scalp and become world champion. Expect a tough night. Yeah,
of course. There's no easy fights at this stage in the game. Every single belt is on the line over the weekend. This is a huge opportunity for her, and it's obviously a big opportunity for myself as well. I think complacency in boxing and any sport is very, very dangerous, and I don't go into any fight complacent. This is a huge fight for me. I'm ready for whatever comes my way on Saturday evening.
Finally, do you feel the pressure? You are really the main reason that we're in this position. You have all the belts. There is a scalp on your head, and I do feel that people raise their games in those fights. We saw it against Pursoon twice. We saw it against Leonard too, against Volonte, and we'll see it from Gutierrez. Expect the very best that you've seen from her so far to come to the ring on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really feel like people haven't seen the best of me yet as well. So hopefully people will see the best of me in the fights to come as well. So this is obviously a huge fight. I'm expecting the best from my opponent, and may the best fighter win.
Miriam, welcome. You look in tremendous shape, very, very strong. You're undefeated, won every fight quite easily. On Saturday night, this is a big challenge. You seem, and your team seem to be ready for the challenge.
Bienvenido primeramente, me parece que estás en muy buena forma, eres invicta y estás en una buena situación. Supongo que es un gran reto para ti, pero con ganas de que empiece ya.
Sí, la verdad es que tengo muchas ganas de que empiece ya porque se me está haciendo largo, sobre todo metido aquí en esta burbuja, que es un poco diferente, pero con muchas ganas de que llegue el momento de la pelea.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the fight coming round. It's been a long, long wait, particularly being in a bubble. It's a bit different, but I'm really looking forward to the fight, and I can't wait for it to come round.
A lot of fighters, who either fight Katie or watch from the sidelines, look up to her as, a star in the sport. How important is it not to give her too much respect in the ring on Saturday night and take this opportunity?
Muchos de los peleadores que se enfrentan a Katie se admiran mucho y supongo que es un poco peligroso admirar demasiado y tienes que alejarte un poco de pensar así y centrarte en la pelea el sábado por la noche.
Claro, en eso estoy enfocada, en centrarme totalmente en la pelea, aparte de mi admiración por ella, porque lo ha conseguido todo en amateur y en profesional, pero sinceramente hemos trabajado durante mucho tiempo para el día 14.
Of course, I'm extremely focused. That's not to say that I don't admire her. I've followed her both in the amateur ranks and now in the professional division, but we've been working really, really hard for this, so I'm totally focused on this.
And just a word for Spanish boxing as well. We've had some shows in Spain with the Zone. This win in Spain would be huge for Spanish boxing, and could you put you as one of the biggest stars in the country? So a massive opportunity for you on Saturday.
Sí, una oportunidad enorme para ti. Hemos tenido unos shows con DAZN en España y supongo que te hará famoso, ¿no? Ganar esa pelea.
Bueno, la verdad que es algo súper bonito, que espero que durante tanto tiempo trabajado, que ahora lleguen la oportunidad y ahora mismo disfrutarla sobre todo desde el principio hasta el final.
Of course, it's a lovely situation to be in, and it's a great opportunity for me, and I've been working really hard for it, so hopefully I can take advantage of this.
Thank you, Miriam. Thank you very much. And finally, Katie, of course, we've all put the work in. Of course, we wouldn't be here without the support of Sky Sports and their investment in women's sport and, of course, women's boxing as well. And great news that this fight broadcast across all their platforms on Saturday night to Sky subscribers, of course, but also on YouTube and Facebook and online as well. So great news for everybody and, of course, your fans back in Ireland as well.
Yeah.
And we hope this will attract a huge audience on Saturday.
Yeah, what an amazing opportunity for everyone on the card, really. I know from myself growing up, I didn't have Sky Sports, for example, so we have a chance, obviously, to display our skills in front of a new audience, I hope, and another chance to inspire the next generation, I think, and a lot more new fans are going to be watching it over the weekend, which is an incredible opportunity.
Just want to point out she does have Sky Sports now.
Yeah.
It's really important. So the Undisputed Lightweight World Championship, Katie Taylor against Miriam Gutiérrez, the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, the WBO, the Ring Magazine Championship, one of the great fighters of our generation, puts it all on the line again, live on Sky Sports and DAZN this Saturday. If we could just join us here for a head-to-head, please. Thank you.